Have you ever scrolled through your feed and seen people achieving incredible things, and you just think, how do they do it? It's like they have some secret source for success, some unlimited supply of motivation that you just can't seem to find. You set goals, you make plans, but then life happens. That initial spark of inspiration fades, and you find yourself right back where you started, feeling stuck. If this sounds familiar, I want you to know you're not alone. And more importantly, I want you to know that the key to breaking this cycle isn't some hidden secret. It's a skill you can learn, a muscle you can build. It's all about cultivating a motivational mindset. So, what exactly is a motivational mindset? It's not about feeling hyped up and positive 24/7. That's impossible and honestly exhausting. A true motivational mindset is the underlying belief system that allows you to stay committed to your goals, even when you don't feel like it. It's the inner voice that says, keep going, when the world is screaming, give up. It's about seeing challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to learn and grow. It's about self-improvement driven by a deep sense of purpose, not just a fleeting burst of inspiration. Over the next few minutes, we're going to break down exactly how you can build this powerful mindset for yourself, step by step. Let's start with the foundation, your why. Inspiration is great, but it's like a firework. It's bright, explosive, and then it's gone. What you need is an internal furnace, something that provides steady, consistent heat. That furnace is your purpose, your deep personal reason for doing what you're doing. Why do you want to get healthier? It's probably not just to fit into a certain size. Maybe it's to have the energy to play with your kids or to feel confident and strong in your own skin. Why do you want to start that business? It's likely more than just making money. Maybe it's about creating freedom for your family or solving a problem you're passionate about. Take some time to really dig deep here. Grab a journal and write it down. Don't just write, I want to be successful. Ask yourself why, over and over again. Why is success important to you? What will it bring into your life? Get specific. The more emotionally connected you are to your why, the more powerful it will be. This purpose will be your anchor. When the storms of self-doubt and laziness hit, and trust me, they will, your why is what will keep you from being swept away. It's the ultimate source of intrinsic motivation, the fuel that comes from within. Once you have your why, the next step is goal setting, but not in the way you might think. We often set huge, overwhelming goals, like, I'm going to write a book or I'm going to run a marathon. These goals are amazing, but they can feel so far away that they become paralyzing. The secret is to break them down into laughably small steps. I mean, ridiculously small. Instead of write a book, your goal for today could be write one sentence. Instead of run a marathon, your goal could be put on my running shoes and walk to the end of the driveway. This strategy works for two reasons. First, it eliminates the resistance. It's hard to make an excuse not to write one sentence. It's hard to justify not walking to the end of the driveway. But you're making it easier to start than to not start. And what happens when you start? You build momentum. That one sentence often turns into a paragraph. That walk to the driveway might turn into a walk around the block. The second reason this is so powerful is that each tiny action is a vote for the person you want to become. Every time you complete a small task, you're resending a signal to your brain. I am the kind of person who follows through. I am a writer. I am a runner. These small wins compound over time, building your self-belief and your identity. This is the essence of self-improvement. It's not about giant leaps. It's about consistent, tiny steps in the right direction. Now, let's talk about the biggest motivation killer of all, the pursuit of perfection. Perfectionism is a trap. It dresses itself up as a high standard, but it's really just a manifestation of fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment. It keeps you from starting because you're worried your first attempt won't be good enough. It makes you quit when you hit a hurdle because you see it as proof that you're really not cut out for this. A motivational mindset embraces imperfection. It understands that progress is messy. The first draft is supposed to be bad. The first workout is supposed to be hard. The first attempt is supposed to be clumsy. You have to give yourself permission to be a beginner. Celebrate the effort, not just the outcome. Did you show up today? Did you try? That's a win. Shift your focus from getting it right to just getting it done. This is where positivity comes into play, but it's a specific kind of positivity. It's not about ignoring the negative. It's about reframing it. Instead of saying, I failed, you say, I learned what doesn't work. Instead of, this is too hard, you say, this is a challenge that will make me stronger. This subtle shift in your internal dialogue is transformative. Your brain believes what you tell it most often. So start feeding it a narrative of growth and resilience, not one of failure and defeat. Another critical component is your environment. We are incredibly influenced by the people and the information we surround ourselves with. If your circle is constantly complaining, making excuses, and focusing on the negative, that energy will inevitably seep into your own mindset. You can't expect to grow a beautiful garden in toxic soil. It's time to become the curator of your own influence. Actively seek out people who inspire you, who are working on their own goals, and who support your journey. This could be in person or online. Follow creators who share valuable insights. Listen to podcasts that fire you up. Read books that expand your mind. And just as importantly, you need to curate your physical environment. Does your space support your goals? If you want to eat healthier, don't keep junk food in plain sight. If you want to read more, leave a book on your pillow. If you want to exercise in the morning, lay out your workout clothes the night before. This is called choice architecture. You're designing your environment to make the right choices easier and the wrong choices harder. You're removing friction from the path of your desired habits. This isn't about willpower, it's about strategy. You're setting yourself up for success before motivation even enters the equation. Finally, let's talk about the engine of all long-term motivation, consistency, and patience. We live in a world of instant gratification. We want results yesterday. But meaningful change, the kind of self-improvement that lasts a lifetime, doesn't work that way. It's a slow burn. There will be days, even weeks, where you feel like you're putting in all this effort and seeing zero progress. This is the danger zone. This is where most people quit, right before they're about to have a breakthrough. You have to trust the process. You have to fall in love with the boredom of discipline, the daily grind, the showing up, the doing the work even when it's not exciting. That's where the magic happens. Think of it like a bamboo tree. For the first few years, you water it and see nothing. It looks like all your effort is for naught. But underground, it's building a massive, complex root system. And then, when it's ready, it shoots up dozens of feet in just a few weeks. Your progress is the same. All those days when you feel like you're going nowhere, you are building your root system. You're building the habits, the discipline, and the resilience that will support your eventual growth. So be patient with yourself. Celebrate the consistency. Trust that your efforts are compounding, even when you can't see it. So, to recap, building a motivational mindset isn't about waiting for inspiration to strike. It's about actively constructing a system for success. It starts with finding your deep, emotional why. Then, you break your ambitious goals into ridiculously small, actionable steps to build momentum and self-belief. You must give yourself permission to be imperfect and reframe challenges as opportunities for growth. You have to consciously curate your environment, both social and physical, to support your journey. And most importantly, you embrace the power of consistency and patience, trusting that your small, daily efforts are compounding into massive results over time. This isn't a quick fix, it's a practice. It's a new way of approaching your life and your goals. But if you commit to these principles, if you start building these habits, you will transform your relationship with motivation. You will become the person who doesn't just set goals, but achieves them. You will become the person who doesn't just dream, but does. You have everything you need to start right now. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building a life you love. Let me know in the comments which of these steps you're going to start with today. I'm excited to see what you accomplish. Until next time, keep building.